What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. I appreciate the love and the subscribers, man. It means a lot to me. To the new viewers that's coming onto my page, don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. It'll help the channel grow. I appreciate it. Much love. But yeah, man, I'm about to jump straight into the topic, right? The title of the video is Don't Worry, You'll Find Yourself, right? And a lot of us, I ain't gonna say me, but I've been there. I've been lost. I've been confused. I've been in a lot of places in my life as a man, bro. And you gotta take it one day at a time, bro. You know, this life ain't no rabbit race, man. That's why I always tell y'all, stay out of relationships while y'all young. Learn from them. Don't hate women. You know what I'm saying? Use each woman as an experience and learn how to control your emotions, man. Your emotions is key as a man, bro. When you got your mind and your heart and your spirit under control, everything could come, like money, getting your body together, ignoring things, things that have you on fire. Now you could just walk off out like nothing happened, right? That's what I mean by controlling your emotions. When you get your heart broke or got done by wrong by a woman, if you look at it this way, every man done felt that, bro. We all gotta go through it. But I don't mean give up on life, you feel me? There's some things in life that just not meant to be, dwelled upon all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like your pain, turn it into motivation. You can't grieve too long, bro, because I'm telling you, the world keeps spinning, life keep going on, old girl still getting her back blown out, and at the same time, you're sitting here losing out on money and a potential wife, if that's what you wanted, because you're moping. When I was going through that stuff, man, I passed up on so many women because I was still stuck on old girl and stuff, But as time went on, I done got me a few good things and then came across a few good things because I chose to move on with my life. You can't sit there and just keep dwelling on something like something gonna change. You can grieve, but some things in life you just learn how to cope with pain, man. And it gets better. It really do. It gets better as time go on because it's gonna be more obstacles in your life you're gonna have to come across and deal with. And sometimes as men we feel lost. Like I said, we want a partner. Especially when we hurt, we try to latch on to things, And one thing you don't latch on to is a woman. Because I'm telling you, that'd be your worst mistake. You don't get under somebody to get over somebody. That is the false, untruest thing I ever heard, man. And it's so false, because how can you do anything for her or whatever when you're messed up? Your heart, you're still mending. So all you're doing is using that girl to attach yourself to something. Let me say this. I appreciate the last people that tuned into my video. Because like I said, man, a lot of men are miserable in relationships. A lot of them are. A lot of them not happy. A lot of men that get in relationships and think, coming home every day to some action, women walking around half naked, booty shorts, whatever. But they ain't men. A lot of men ain't explaining what they go through. A lot of men ain't explaining the extra BS you got to put up with. Don't get me wrong, love is love, right? But let me tell you something. Love come with a lot. They're doing things you don't want to do. Like I said, you just tolerate a lot. And by the time you get out of that relationship, you're going to want to be like, man, I'm through with women. I just want to hit it and quit it. Because the amount of time you put into a woman and the stuff you put up with, especially if she ain't, what you want her to be, by the time you done with her, you're going to look at your pockets, your wallet going to be coughing, you might even have a bald spot. So, for you guys that keep, letting women throw you off your game, eventually you'll come back around and be like, man, it wasn't worth it. You're going to have to spend money on some of these women anyway. I'm not saying you got to ball out, but when you go out on a date with some of these women, you're going to have to spend a little bit of paper. So that's fine. Nobody ain't saying spend $300-400 on a female you just met. But it's normal when you go out and start meeting people, right? So at the end of the day, quit putting all your focus on, you know, what she did to you. Put all that focus on, bettering yourself. It ain't even got to be a relationship. It could be family. It could be a job. It could be a disappointment. Y'all got to learn how to take L's in life. A lot of people can't take L's, just like a lot of people can't take ass whoopers, right? That's why there's so many killings going around. A lot of people want to rather shoot you than fight. Uh, but what's really got me on that, because I remember when I was lost in the sauce, man. I was confused. I done messed my money up. And, if you, within time, praying to God and actually going through the pain and mending, I eventually was like, I got up and I kept going. You feel what I'm saying? I kept going. I didn't give up on myself. So, as I kept going, the pain started mending. And eventually I started finding more confidence in myself and start finding more things to get myself into, to start building myself. You got to pay yourself first. You don't never pay yourself last. You pay yourself first. And we tend to try to do for everybody but ourselves as men. And women could take this as her own if women watching my videos or whatever. But at the end of the day, you got to pay yourself first, man. And eventually you're going to get tired of the same old stuff. You're going to get tired of the same old BS. You're going to get tired of being broke. You're going to get tired of that broad doing you wrong. You're going to get tired of all that stuff. Within time, you're going to realize, this ain't what life about. Friends come and go. Women come and go. Jobs come and go. What don't come and go is your spirits, your confidence, keeping yourself disciplined. That's what's going to get you far in life. Not motivation, discipline. Discipline got me far in life. I done did things I don't want to do. I done put up with things I didn't want to put up with so I can get to where I want to be. Things take time. My little brother and shit just got out of prison, right? I'm just naming a prime example, right? He just got out of prison from doing what he was doing. And he done lost patience, and I get it, being locked up for that long. But at the end of the day, you can't jump into no relationship. It's different out here. A lot of these women want money, and they not looking at it. It goes both ways anymore. It's only one way with some of these women. And the same with a job. Most jobs is looking for either somebody that's willing to do work that most people won't do, especially if you ain't got no certification or no degree, and you're replaceable just like the next person, right? So you gotta be patient with these jobs, and that's what I was trying to tell him, especially getting fresh out of jail. You gotta build yourself up. You gotta, especially being in there, your spirit's been broken. And there's a lot of broken spirit guys out here and don't know what else to do. So my point I'm really trying to make throughout the whole conversation really is just, within time you'll find yourself. Don't worry about it. It don't have a time frame on it, but just know, once you get out of that feeling and that lost feeling, I'm telling you, ain't nothing that can stop you or harm you. And I know the feeling because I done been through that 1,000 times. And it ain't nothing nobody can tell me what I done been through and felt, and try to rub that BS down my run that BS down me. Oh man, you're just a girl, whatever. Yeah, I've been through that. And then now I got people coming to me asking me for help, because now they don't know what to do when that girl walk out of their life. So you just got to keep moving forward, find things that you want to do in life, and quit beating yourself up too much, man. You got to take life with a grain of salt, man. Like I done said this before. Just as long as you're doing what you're doing, and you're not going to wake up and be like, I know what my purpose is, and I know how I'm going to get rich. And life is a rabbit race, bro. Life is like not a rabbit race. Life is not a rabbit race. It's a slow paced thing, man. You know, everybody want that get quick money and want that bad chick until it all go left. Don't want to deal with it. Bad chick cheating on you with 5 different dudes. Didn't realize she was going after the guys that look like they got money. And then you getting this fast money, and then before you know it, your whole life done got thrown away over some stupid stuff. So don't ever feel like you're the only one out here feeling lost out here. Men feel lost all the time. A lot of men is lost, and they don't know how to express themselves or where to go, you know. You just got to take it one day at a time, and, you know, keep doing little things day by day. I don't care if it's working out, doing little push-ups, watching a video, motivation video, brushing your teeth, you know, little stupid. I know I said brushing your teeth, but just little, you know, stuff to get you going in life, man. And I'm talking about the guys that just lost out here in life. You got guys like that that hygiene bad. They don't care no more about themselves, you know. You got to keep going, man. You got to think about this. I self-motivate myself, man. And you got to think, if nobody else won't do it for you, you got to do it. No, everybody going to tell you it's wrong. Everybody going to tell you not to do it. People might even stop talking to you because they don't want to hear your sorrows. But guess what? Eventually, once you get out of that, you will find yourself. If anything, you might become a better man than what you was. A lot of things in life that made me way better than what I am. A lot of mistakes. A lot of trials and tribulations. I done made a lot of mistakes with women. I done made a lot of financial bad choices in life. It's all about learning, man. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody perfect on this earth, bro. Nobody. People don't take in consideration that they're human too. Because you make a little more money than me, and accomplish more than me, don't mean you're greater than me. That's the way I feel about any man. We all the same, in my opinion. You know, as you know, God made us. I don't try to judge no man, but I try to respect and give respect. You know, as long as you give it back. I give respect before I get it. You know what I'm saying? I try to be that type of guy. Cause I don't want to be the guy that try to take it from you. I want to actually give it to you and see what how you treat me. A lot of y'all guys should be that way. But I'm just rambling on or whatever. Talking off the dome or whatever. Because like I said, man, you'll eventually find yourself. You'll find your path, and you got to stay on it. Can't get straight off of what you're trying to get to, man. I don't care if it's small or big. Everybody is not meant to go on that path with you. And same with a woman. Women come and go. All women ain't gonna agree to what you want to do in your life, bro. If it ain't paying your bills or getting yourself together, tell them to kick rocks. That's the way I look at life. If you ain't helping me with my bills or generally showing me love, you can get on somewhere with that. But I'm going to get off of here because this train is driving by, so excuse the train. But don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. It'll help the channel grow. I appreciate it. Much love. I'm out, man.